Hello world, Shelly here, and today we're going to talk about some makeup and skincare products that I have been testing. Wearing the glasses today, I'm going to try not to blind you with the reflection. I'm going to try to keep my head a little bit down so that I don't drive you nuts with the reflection, but I wore my cheap contacts today because, what am I trying to save the good ones for another day? I don't know, that's ridiculous, but I did, and they gave me a headache, so I took them out. And I'm wearing my glasses. Glasses are from Zenni. Everyone always asks. Love them. I have, half a dozen pairs of Zenni glasses. I love Zenni. I'll link them down below if they still have them. They're cat eye glasses, I think is the name of them. But love my Zennis. Let's talk about some stuff. I've been trying some things. Most of these I haven't talked about. Well, probably half and half. Some of them I have. Let's get one out of the way that I think I've already told you about, but I just want to make sure because I'm about halfway through the tube at this point. This is from Good Molecules. It's the Gentle Retinol Cream. I'm sitting a little farther back from the camera, hoping again to not blind you with reflections. But we have the Gentle Retinol Cream, and if anyone is looking for exactly what it's called, a gentle retinol cream, Good Molecules still knocking it out of the park with the affordable skincare. And I use these basically retinol products, over-the-counter retinols, on the days when I'm not using my tretinoin. I use my tretinoin 3 days a week. I'm happy at that. It works really well for me. And then on my off nights, I'll use something over the counter, which lately has been this one. And it's gentle. It doesn't irritate my skin. That's really what I want out of retinols. I don't want to cause more issues between tretinoin days, you know. So that one is working really well. Gentle and good. Should we do skincare first? Let's just do all the skincare. Okay. This one I picked up. This is from Verst. The Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. I picked this up after I had seen it on one of the Facebook beauty chat groups. And someone said it was great, right? It works. It's good. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It does leave enough of a residue where I would call this a first cleanse, and then you follow it with a second cleanse. That's how I typically do my balms anyway, so that's not unusual for me. But one of the reasons I was intrigued by it is the original person that posted says it leaves no residue behind. It does on me anyway. Here are my two issues. First off, it's got some stiff competition because you know the Good Molecules cleansing balm is like super affordable and just it's my go-to. This smells exactly like Noxzema. Is that like eucalyptus? What is that? I'm not sure. It smells like Noxzema cream, like from my childhood, the thing that used to sting my face. It does not sting at all. No issues there, but it smells exactly like the old Noxzema. Is that still around? I don't even know. I think it is still around. So that's not my favorite thing. And the other thing is it's kind of pricey. It's kind of like prestige pricing at Target, like kind of that upper echelon of Target level prices. I want to say it was like $20, $14, something. It was not inexpensive. And I'll use it, but I'm not going to repurchase it. So it did not knock my socks off. It did the things I like. It cleaned makeup very well. It got my eye makeup off fairly well, but I did still need to do a second cleanse. It did leave a little bit of residue behind. Did not bother my eyes. So it's fine. You can just get the same effectiveness much cheaper. Check out Good Molecules. That's my favorite one. All right, skincare. Oh, this one bummed me out. So CoverGirl has some new skincare products, and the lip balm, what is this called? Clean Fresh, I think it's balm. This one's good. That's not what I was picking up to talk about. Some of the things in the line that just came out are good. This is not one of them. So this is the Hydrating Cream Cleanser, CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare. So, you know, I'm enamored with CoverGirl the last few years. Ever since they went cruelty-free, they've been darlings of mine. And I've used a lot of this trying to make it work for me. Here's the thing. It doesn't really remove my makeup at all. Like, at all. It will not remove even regular mascara on me. No makeup removal whatsoever. Like, and I'm not sure how that's possible. Now, so I've been making soap, you know, since I started making cold processed soap. I do understand, and I don't know how much of this will translate into a cream cleanser like this, but I understand the concept that the more cleansing a product is, the less conditioning it will be. So it might be that, and that's due to the ingredients that you have to put in it to make something more cleansing or more conditioning, and it's saturated versus unsaturated fats. And I don't know how well that translates to this kind of a liquid cleanser, but I can say that it makes sense that if this is really going overboard on the hydrating side of the fence, it would be less cleansing, but it's so little cleansing that it doesn't even wash my face. Like, I can only use this if I have no makeup on, and I'm not even confident that it's going to do a really good job removing like my sunscreen and my skincare that's been on my face all day at the end of the night, or vice versa, my nighttime skincare when I wash it off in the morning, because it just does such a bad job with makeup. So I don't know. I don't think I can recommend this at all because I don't feel like it's a very good cleanser. In the hydrating category, it doesn't make my skin feel tight, but it also doesn't feel as hydrated as I expected. So, it breaks my heart to say this, but CoverGirl, you did not nail it on this one. This one does not work at all for me. I'm probably not even going to attempt to finish using it because it doesn't cleanse my skin. And that's the whole point. It's a cleanser. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right, next up. Super stoked about this. Number 7 has come out with fragrance-free versions of their Protect and Perfect line. So I've been using the fragrance-free Day Cream Sunscreen, SPF 30, fragrance-free. Why is it focusing on my Pokemon? Pikachu, you are not in this video. Love it. I have no complaints. It is performing identically to what I'm already familiar with in the Protect and Perfect line. It wears wonderfully under makeup. No issues with white cast or anything like that from the sunscreen. I think it's a chemical sunscreen, but brilliant. Take the fragrance out. I wish, especially facial products, I wish they didn't have added fragrance. I get that the ingredients don't always smell good, but I think I'd rather tolerate that than increase the likelihood that my skin is going to develop sensitivities to fragrance ingredients, which happens over time, and once it happens, you can't go back. Like, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, and I don't want to be sensitive to fragrance ingredients, so please take them out of my facial care. Take them out of lots of things, but especially my facial care. So I'm very happy about this. Good move on number 7's part. I'm a fan of the brand anyway, and performs just like I was familiar with from their previous products. This is my mom's favorite brand of skincare, so she is the household number 7 lover. I'm a number 7 lover too, but because I have this channel, I try lots and lots of things, but I have been devoted to them in the past, and bravo on the fragrance-free. Keep it up. Would love to see more fragrance-free things. That would be brilliant. Thank you. Okay, I think that's all of the skincare I've got in front of me. Let's talk makeup. Alright, I have a mascara. I talked about this in one of my recent foundation reviews. If you guys watch the whole things, I know it's commonplace to skip through, so I don't expect that everybody does watch all of my videos straight through. But when I get to the part where I'm coming back on camera after I've put my face on, if I have any new things I'm testing, I usually give little mini reviews at that point in the foundation reviews, and I did talk about this one, and I'm just going to talk about it here because this might be more likely to be seen. This is from Maybelline. It is the Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara, and let me show you the wand for it. Here's the thing. I have lashes that are notoriously uncooperative in terms of curling. So my lashes kind of stick straight out from my face, and they don't like to curl up. They like to come back down. Even if I curl them up with a lash curler, they like to fall back down. And it annoys me, especially when I wear glasses, because when they fall down, when they lose their curl, they're touching my glasses, which drives me up a wall. So when you see a product, if you're like me, and you see curl bounce, and it's supposed to be curl enhancing, it's like, ooh, yes please. In my experience, I've worn it at least a half dozen times now. I don't find it to increase the curl that my lash curler gave me. So it's not for generating new curl in your lashes. And I didn't find that it holds the curl very well to begin with. So maybe it's for already cooperative lashes that hold a curl very nicely, but that's not my lashes, and that doesn't seem to me the person who'd be attracted to something that claims to, you know, bounce your curls. That's the name, curl bounce. So, no, I'd skip it. If I were to recommend a couple other drugstore mascaras, the two I'm crushing on right now, I'm wearing this one, Flower Beauty Lash Warrior. Might as well show you the wands if you're so inclined to see them. Wand is a little bit pokey, and if you're inclined to poke yourself with it, like I tend to do, it hurts, but the mascara is really nice, and it's nice and dramatic, and I like that. So I will tolerate the pokiness. My other favorites, the entire CoverGirl Exhibitionist line of mascara. This one is the Stretch and Strengthen, which I've been opting for this one just because if I can add some extra good ingredients for my lashes, why not? It's also my favorite kind of brush, like the thick brushy brushes, like with lots of bristles. So those would be my recommended alternatives at the moment. I would say skip the Maybelline Curl Bounce. Another one, I did a whole video doing my first impressions side by side of the e.l.f. Brow Lift against the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. Oh my gosh, it's brilliant. Get the brow lift, get the e.l.f., get the e.l.f., get the e.l.f. Here's an interesting thing. Well, maybe it's not interesting. I was interested to see it. When I first opened the e.l.f., when it was brand new, in that video, first time opening it, it had kind of a white cast to it. But the next day and every day since, it's completely clear, just like the Anastasia, just like the ABH. This stuff is a straight up dupe. The only difference really in the ingredients is that this one contains aloe and the ABH does not. The other ingredients appear very, very, very similar, if not identical. I can't tell the difference in the performance, which is awesome because this is far less expensive. Bravo, wearing it now. I've worn it every single day since I tested it. I did go one day, after about a week after I posted that video, I went and wore the ABH one more time, because sometimes you get distance from a product and you forget how good it is until you try it again. So I tried the ABH to make sure I wasn't forgetting some awesomeness, and nope, this straight up dupe in performance. If you like the ABH, same thing with the e.l.f. If you haven't tried either of them, or the ABH was too expensive, get the e.l.f. Holy cow. Good job, e.l.f. That's a winner. My brows, thank you. My brows are happy. What else do I have? Oh. I just want to shout this out. The Bobbi Brown Intensive Serum Foundation, SPF 40. I did a review on it. I really, 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 really liked it. I love this foundation. It really brings me back to the days when I very first tried the Dior Forever Skin. What is the name of that one? Why can't I think of it all of a sudden? It's right there up on my thing. Skin Glow. The Dior Forever Skin Glow. It reminds me of how much I loved that right away. Oh, it's good. People were asking if it's a reformulation of a previous one or not. It does seem that the previous was white labeling and this is gold labeling, that the gold labeled one is the current formula of it. It does look like they had added a few more shades as well in this launch. This one, okay. I can wear it as a full face foundation. I can wear it applied any which way. I can even wear it with fingertip, quick out the door, no makeup application. Like, this works brilliantly. Again, I wish it had no fragrance. It's got some fragrance, but it dissipates quickly. I don't have a sensitive nose, so when I say I don't want fragrance in my products, it's most of the time it's not that I have a problem with smelling it. Like, usually I like the scent a lot of the time, but I don't want fragrance ingredients to increase my potential for sensitivity to them, because they're really not great to be sitting on your skin. Anyway, this foundation is brilliant. I know it's a pretty penny, but it's worth it. It's one that I would say is worth it. It's beautiful. All right, I have one hair product. I think I got this at Target as well. Maybe it was CVS. No, I think it was CVS. I never heard of this brand, but you know I don't pay much attention to hair stuff. Twist by Dad. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. The bottle looks really cool though. So here's the thing with this. It is Feelin' Thirsty, the Curl Refresh and Conditioning Spray. Didn't know exactly what I was going for, but as you can tell, what I like to do with my hair since I've cut it, I wash it, I air dry it, I use the Brad Mondo Wave Tech, and I just scrunch it, This is like day 3 hair right now. I like my ends in the back to just flip out and just be a mess, and then I sleep on it, and I like it even more. Like, I just want messy hair, whatever. So I didn't really know what to expect, but it sounded like Curl Refresh seemed like a good thing, because I only wash my hair like once a week. And it gives extra moisture, which my hair is dehydrated just like everything else. I know your hair's dead, but my scalp is dehydrated and I need moisture, and my hair is dry. I don't produce oil naturally, so I get frizzy, I get staticky, so it sounded good. And I do like it, but it's weird. Here's why. Well, weird, it's just different from other things I've got. I actually don't have anything like this at all. When you spray it on your hair, instead of it being like... So another thing I use is like the salt spray, the Beachy Wave salt spray, and I'll just spray and scrunch. This product gives you almost like you dunked your head, like it's wet. Not dripping wet, but it's wet, like you just sprayed your hair with water to wet it down again. Which is weird, because that's not what I expected. It's not like a Beachy Wave spray. It's like a dampening spray, if I had to describe it. And then you scrunch it, and it actually ends up looking really good. So I think the refresh part of it is kind of like, yeah, your curls got slept on, or they're losing their bounce or whatever, and you're gonna kind of dampen them and scrunch them back into place. And it is a conditioning spray, so it's a conditioner kind of built in, a leave-in type of conditioner, and I always love more conditioner. My hair, it gets frizzy. So I actually really like it. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but yes, after a few days when my hair's kind of getting weird, I like it. I do like it. But know that that's what it is. It's kind of like a re-dampening spray that has conditioning properties that let you kind of remold your curls into however you want them. And that's that. Oddly enough, this side of my head, ever since I've been getting this haircut now, went straight again. Like, do you see how straight this hair is? Like, this stuff used to be straight, then I got curls for no reason, and now this side is straight. Now this side, as you see, still having curl to it. I can't cut bangs anymore because there's too much curl happening. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening with my hair. I didn't, everyone's like, oh, did you have a baby? Well, not last time I checked. Whatever. Aging, hormones, I don't know. But I'm keeping my hair like this short forever because I'm so happy. I'm so glad I cut it off. I loved it long. I wanted it long for so many years. And oh my gosh, I'm just so much easier to have short hair. Anyway, I think that's all. Let me look. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in front of me right now that I like. There's a lot of stuff in front of me that my vanity's a mess, that I need to review still. Things that are coming soon. I've got L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Moisturizer. The e.l.f. Grippy Primer, I got it. I've got a Maybelline foundation. Probably going to be a hot mess. It's a matte foundation, but we'll try it anyway. I got the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Setting Spray. Do I think this blue light stuff is actually legit or garbage? I don't know, like whatever, but I'm in front of screens all day long between work and my businesses and my hobbies. They all involve screens, so I'm always on screen. So if blue light is hurting me, then maybe this will help. I haven't done the research to determine if it's legit or not. Ooh, I got a new Physicians Formula mascara that I keep forgetting to try. Yeah. Oh, I ordered, if you guys made it this far in the video, congratulations, I love you. I appreciate you. Now I'm just riffing. Other foundations that are on the way to me. I ordered the NARS. It should be here any day now. It took forever to find someplace that had it in my shade, which might not be my shade. I don't know. We'll find out. It's coming from Nordstrom. Thank you, Nordstrom. Well, not from them, like not for free. I paid for it, but I thank them for keeping their stock full. And I've got the Maybelline green one. It's not the color green, the green as in environmentally green, the oil one, that's coming. The KVD Beauty concealer, the Good Apple concealer. I didn't have the best luck with the Good Apple foundation, but I did order the concealer. We'll try that one out, and I have one. Oh, you guys, I've got the Chanel #1 coming. I wasn't going to order the Chanel because I have the two other Chanel foundations that everybody talks about, the Vitalumiere and the more matte one that I can't think of the name of, Velvet something. And they're good. I like them, but they're not like mind-blowing. And that's like, if I'm spending money, I want my mind. But this new Chanel does look brilliant on paper, and I think more people amongst you guys asked me to review it than any other foundation I have ever had come into existence since I had this channel. So I was like, I definitely need to get my hands on this Chanel, so it is coming as well. I think that's all the things that are on their way to me right now. So hopefully by next week, I will have one of them for you. This Friday's video is going to be what's on my face right now. The fact that it is on my face and I am filming another video is at least evidence that it's not as bad as the concealer, but the Jaclyn foundation. So we'll have that one on Friday for you guys. And then next week, hopefully one of the ones I just mentioned will be here. And if not, it'll be one of the ones that I've got in my grubby paws already. There you have it. I can't believe Ziva did not come in here and make a hot mess. She's locked in the room with me, but she must have decided to take a nap because I don't think she made a cameo today. Well, she loves you. And honestly, I'm not even kidding when I say every time you guys make comments about Ziva, I tell her. Because yes, I talk to my cats. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. Come back twice a week for new videos. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.